Maniacs, today we are going to be checking out a new channel called Chilling Scares. Now, this is another channel that does top 10 videos, so if you like that type of content, kind of like nukes, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will do as many of these as I possibly can, and let's go ahead and dive into the video, guys, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and, of course, after the video. Most disturbing forest encounters. All right.
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon.
First time I'm reacting to this channel, by the way. Really excited to check out another channel that does top 10 creepy things caught on cameras. Really love this kind of content. Of course, if you guys want to see more of this content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're not going to waste too much time really diving into this, but when it comes to like forest cameras and security cameras and things like that, I'm now a security guard, so I find this shit kind of freaky, even more so now, because it's like I have to watch security cameras. And there was one day I was watching somebody standing in the parking lot of the building I work at and just staring up at the camera. And he was standing there for probably about like 5 minutes before he just decided to walk on away. He just walked into whatever he was doing. He was just like, all right, that's enough staring. I'm going on with my day. And he was just gone. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie.
He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and
wait, is this the real footage?
It was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is, and there's someone walking.
Wait. If this is the footage, the real footage, he just said he didn't know what time it was. But he has the time right here.
And from the pattern, assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is.
But it just showed him the time. Unless that wasn't a part of the video.
And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
For like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now.
As you should be, as anybody
It's
would.
pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Which,
That does not necessarily mean there's nobody out there. Dude, it only takes a few minutes to drive down the same road you were driving, and then someone gets out of their car and starts snooping around. This is just a camping trip. Okay, so he's just camping in his truck. I would slowly be making my way to the front seat, turning it on, and then just hightailing it out of there. I wouldn't be just laying there, sitting there, and waiting for this person to try to open the doors.
touching my truck.
No.
How am I supposed to get him away?
He's tapping his fingers.
He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking.
I can hear it.
Truck.
Yes?
The canopy, the back door's locked. I can never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside. After multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and back home. Later that morning, he found handprints all over his truck, specifically on his back window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Yeah, wow.
Handprints
That's
there.
this is the dustiest
wash
vehicle.
scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around.
You need to wash your car.
Handprints trying to get in my truck.
Your truck, sorry.
At
For those
least-
vehicle experts out there, they're going to be losing their minds. I can't believe you just called a truck a car. Truck, sorry.
That canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
For someone to even have been out
I mean, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. The guy could have took a brick and busted your window open. I mean, he could have literally started kicking your windows. I mean, he could have done a lot of things. I'm kind of curious. Maybe it was a guy just trying to see if anybody was in the truck and maybe, like, lost out there or just stuck. Because he didn't seem like he was going to do anything seriously bad. It's creepy, of course it is. But you're out in the middle of the woods, like, in the pitch black of night. So it might have been somebody, yeah, pulled off to the side of the road, maybe saying, hey, there's a vehicle out here. If he needs help, we can help him, right? That may have been what was going on there. I don't think, if he meant any, like, ill will or, like, serious harm, he would have started breaking the windows or something, like, but he didn't do that.
There in the first place at that time of night is extremely odd. And it couldn't have been a police officer or anything because no one identified themselves. The person didn't even have a light, and this was in the middle of a pitch black forest. No one ever posted an update on the situation, suggesting that he never found out who was outside his truck that night.
More than likely never will either. That could have been a lot worse.
Burgess was on an early morning jog on a trail in Provo, Utah.
Oh my god. This video terrified the hell out of me. If a lot of you guys don't know, this dude follows a baby kitten cougar, it looks like. I thought it was a mountain lion. Pretty much follows these little babies down this path. And then guess who comes out? The mother comes out and chases this dude up the hill. Yeah, he backs him up the entire way. This video is actually scary. And he had to, like, keep yelling at it, you know, showing that he was a bigger creature. Because if he even turned his back for a second, this thing would have fucked him up. It would have killed him, really.
He saw a baby bobcat on the trail up ahead of him. He immediately pulled out his phone.
Did he just say a baby bobcat? But the thing is called baby cougar. It's a mountain lion, right? Bobcats have little tails.
Started recording. But it wasn't a bobcat. Rather, it was
oh,
a
he
baby
thought it
cougar.
was.
The video then shows the mother cougar coming into view.
Yep, and he already fucked up. Wait. Yep. Yep.
You. Oh.
Big mistake, man.
Oh.
And watch this thing lunge at him. Like, wait until she, like, jumps off the ground.
No.
Look at that.
Get the away. Get the away.
Yeah.
Go.
There's not, like, literally, there's nothing you can do in that situation.
No.
Gives me anxiety watching
Go
it.
away. Go
Look
away.
at that
Please
thing.
go.
It is ready to fuck him up.
Oh. Nice and slow. Come on.
And then it lunges.
Ah!
But to be fair, it's more it's not really interested in, you know, killing him. It's more of interested in getting him away from her young. Because once she gets him up the hill, she runs right back to them. Like, he's far away enough that we can get out of there. So she's obviously not she's not interested in killing him. But yeah, it could have ended really badly. Because yeah, if he made one fuck up there, like if he would have fallen on his back, the guy could have died. It's a scary concept. And look at all the rocks. No one talks about that. Look at all the fucking rocks he could have tripped on. Like, he'll hit in the back of it. I've done this before, going up, you know, trails and stuff. I've tripped over rocks like that. And if that happened,
No.
Kyle is left in a standoff with the cougar as he slowly backs away, trying to scare it off with loud noises. But the cougar continues to follow
it's just a
him,
big old kitty
and
cat.
at times even lunges at him.
I'm glad you're alive, man.
At one point, Kyle turns his head away from the animal so as not to trip as he's backing up.
Yeah.
This prompts the cougar to try and attack, getting within only feet of him.
Go away. No. You taste, dude. Trying to attack you, guys look away from you. Dude.
She's
No, go away.
very protective.
Go away. No.
But look, she's backing him up.
No.
And then once he's up the hill, basically, she goes back.
Yeah, get away from me. Face.
Yep, she runs right back to her babies, make sure they're
The
okay.
encounter lasts for an entire
Man,
6.
he's fucking lucky, though, because that could, yeah, again, man, all those rocks around him, I mean, that is the worst. I guarantee you he's probably never gone back on that trail again. I certainly wouldn't, not after that, man. Cutting it that close, or at least if he does, bring a weapon. Bring a fucking weapon. And I'm not saying, you know, it's heartbreaking to say that, you know, it's obviously a mother with its babies, but like, dude, it's either you or the mom in that situation. You can get animal, you know, people who can deal with the babies down there if anything were to happen to the mom. But if that mom were gotten on top of him, I mean, he's dead. Yeah, lucky.
Minutes.
Intense video.
It ends when Kyle throws a large rock, scaring the animal into running away. Cougar encounters with hikers are extremely dangerous and can often result in a much worse outcome. Had Kyle tried to run or failed to look and sound intimidating, the animal's instincts to chase and commit to an attack would have kicked in.
So he threw a rock at it, and that's what scared it off? I thought it just eventually, just because he was so far up the hill anyway, so she just turned around and ran off. I didn't know he actually hit it with a rock. Or like threw it probably close to it and it just bolted. That works too.
In February of 2013,
both are
residents
alive.
of a neighborhood in northern Oregon filed reports of strange noises coming from the forest. The noises were described as what sounded like eerie laughter.
No thanks.
And echoed throughout the nearby area. One of the residents that heard the sounds went outside to where they seemed to be coming from and started recording.
Kind of sounds like an animal. Because it sounds like an animal because it's like the same laugh over and over again. It's not like somebody, you know, trying to hack up the laughs to sound crazy and psychotic. It sounds like an animal almost. Like a hyena.
Some think the noises are being made by foxes or coyotes.
Oh, fox,
others
maybe.
don't think so, saying coyotes, for example, have a much more canine-like shriek.
Yeah, no, it's not
as loud. It's still unclear what exactly was making the noise that night.
I don't think. I think that was probably the foxes one makes kind of sense to me because I've seen videos of foxes laughing and that actually does kind of sound like a fox. So I think it was definitely an animal, not no psycho or nothing. Creepy though. I mean, hair at night, yeah.
Lisa is a girl who owns a YouTube channel where she documents her life living in a van.
Ooh.
She travels across North America, recording her experience as she goes. The videos almost always follow more of a vlog style, showing the different forests or places she stays at overnight, or the journeys to get there. However, in February of 2022, something different was uploaded. Lisa was sleeping in her van when she woke up to the sound of knocking right next to her ear. It was 4:30 in the morning and someone was outside. She sat there frozen, not knowing what to do. The knock then came again, and this time she uttered out a confused hello. There was no response. It would be completely silent for the next 15 minutes. Eventually she heard footsteps coming back, and this time grabbed her camera to record.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints.
Hello? How can I help you?
Great.
It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
There was no response.
Yeah, that's creepy.
She quietly got up and went to the front of her van to look outside. In the distance, there were headlights.
Nope,
the car
that's
backs
bad.
away, and so she turns the camera to herself and begins explaining what just happened. A few minutes into this, and she hears footsteps again.
I hear footprints. Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now.
Why aren't you driving?
Walked out. They were walking on foot. I seen them walking, and they hid behind the tree there, and then they went to a car, the same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back, and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time, they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
When it got light outside later that morning, she got out of her van and found footprints all around it.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See?
Yeah, much
They
bigger.
were actually. There's some more. Look at that. They came here. They were standing here, as you can see.
A lot of viewers believe the man was simply trying to steal valuables from the van. But why then come back 2 more times after you heard someone talking from inside? It's likely the man had worse intentions.
I think, I mean, there's, you know, sex traffickers out there too. And yeah, that's like a simple way to try to get someone out of it. You think I'm going to come to my fucking door and answer it when you have for a question at 4:30 in the morning? The fucking sun is still out, like gone? You kidding me? You think I'm going to open my door? Get out of here, dude. You think I'm stupid? I'd be like, that's when you go and say, yeah, okay, and I got a question for you. You feeling like dying this morning? Because I'm going to pull out my gun, and if you're out here, I'm just going to open fire. Because that shit, dude, it's you or them, and look, you don't know what their intentions are, right? Maybe they have a question, right? But no, I don't play that shit. No, you want to fucking come to me at 4:30 in the morning at my place and start knocking on my door and then saying, I have a question for you? It ain't gonna go, man. Nope, I just
This video was taken by
Turn the
a mountain
Beagle
biker
on,
in
start driving
Vancouver,
off.
Canada. He had set up his phone camera to get a shot of him riding down a part of the mountain. Just as he comes down and passes the camera, he suddenly hits the brakes and starts calling out. He then comes back into frame, walking back up the mountain with his bike. As he does so, he keeps looking back behind him. Blocking his path was a bear, who was now following him.
fuck.
Hey.
Right.
Yeah, and you don't look like the type who's ready to have an actual fight.
Hey.
Up.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Knocks the camera over.
Hey.
The kid uses his bike to make himself look bigger. He hits it on the ground a few times, causing the bear to retreat back to the camera where it knocks it
Yeah.
over. The bear then stands over the camera for a while longer. Finally, it retreats completely, allowing the kid to retrieve his phone and get back to safety.
Thank God. Be thankful it was a black bear and not a grizzly or something. I'm not sure if this is like a place where there are grizzlies around, but yeah, be thankful it was a black bear, because normally those things, yeah, they could be dangerous, but any carnivore can be dangerous. But like, if you act like you're bigger than it, I mean, it's not going to take its chances. It's probably going to just back off and run away. I mean, they're not out there looking to scrap. Like, if they have to, they will, but they're not out there looking for it. At least to my knowledge, when I've ever seen a black bear or like seen people around them, they normally just kind of mind their own business and they're curious, but they're not going to like actually, to my knowledge, like get face to face with you and try to kill you or anything like that, or really try to harm you. They're just gonna run off if you act like you're tougher. Not gonna play that shit.
On September 6, 2016, a Reddit post was made linking to a video that claimed to feature a weird noise from the woods. Included was text that read, "I put the kids to bed tonight and heard this loud, really bizarre sound coming from the woods outside my house. It lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. We have a handful of neighbors nearby, but this was too loud to be coming from them. It seemed to be coming from the direction of a nearby AM radio tower. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around but couldn't find anything similar." This is the video.
What is that? Must be just a camera. That is
Commenters
bizarre.
immediately started speculating what the sound could have been. One of them suggested it could have been the sound of high winds passing through a nearby cell tower.
But you'd
metal
hear
on
that-
metal being what created the eerie tone. But the poster replied saying there was almost no wind that night, and even on days when it was windy, he never heard this sound.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It would be
Another said
recurring.
the sound was extremely consistent with what it sounds like to drill into a strut or support that's made of high carbon steel, but said that it would be weird to be doing this that late into the night. To this day, it's still unknown what the sound in the video actually is.
I mean, it's not that crazy though. I mean, the house next door is being worked on right now. It's under construction, or redoing it after the neighbor passed away a long time ago, and now someone bought the house and now they're doing construction on it. They've been here around like midnight before using power tools. Yeah, and I remember I was over at our other neighbor's house, and pretty much she said out loud, why are they doing this late at fucking night? And they heard it and they stopped using the power tools. But yeah, they were using the power tools and stuff. Okay, I dug the video. I dug it a lot. It was fast, it was entertaining, and it was very interesting, very creepy. Out of all of those, I gotta say the one that probably creeped me out the most was definitely, I think it was either Baby Cougar. The cougar one is by far the scariest. You're out there by yourself, all you have is a cell phone, you're pretty far down the trail, and a mama cougar runs out in front of you and is backing you up to the top of the hill. That right there, make one mistake, you're dead. So yeah, that right there was probably the scariest. And I gotta say, I'm not sure if he added music or not, but when you watch the full video of him just backing up, it is actually really unsettling and it is scary. So yeah, that's probably the best one in all honesty. That one freaked me out the most. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comment section which one freaked you out the most. And until next time, keep it retro. Do take care. Much love.